We're good. Well, welcome. This is the what episode is this?
I think 12.
You got food in your mouth.
I'm like, it's an ASMR episode. Just I believe it is.
Yeah, so this is I guess the 13th episode. We got
13.
Well,
Lucky
you're not quite the honorable yet.
Yeah.
You're not sworn in yet.
That's
That's
all
true.
right.
How do people know you? Like what do you
I'm a stand-up comedian in Philly, based in Philly. I have to give more.
all of them. All of
All-
your creds.
I don't. I was recently in a commercial.
Oh shit. For what?
First Trust Bank.
First Trust Bank.
Yeah, with Brandon Graham.
What'd you have to do? Did you have lines, or was it?
I
just,
didn't have lines. I just sat next to Brandon Graham at a desk.
pretty
and,
sweet.
Looked at him.
And he yelled, and I had to act surprised when he yelled.
And you're
Counts.
I pronounce your name Shana.
Shana. Yeah, that's correct.
That's correct?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
Some people say well, I heard you at the last show we did.
Yeah.
Somebody's called you Shauna.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, see, I would have said Shan. I would have.
Why would you have said that?
I'm saying
There's
to
a
see
A.
it. To see it. That's an A sound. Shan.
Like he's saying
Oh,
Shana.
I got you.
You
like
can be
phonetically.
Shana,
Yeah.
Shauna, or
Yeah.
Shana.
Yeah,
Sharna.
typically
There's ever you get Sharna?
Sharna?
Yeah.
That's a word? That's a name?
Yeah, I know a Sharna.
I've never gotten Sharna. I've
That's
gotten
that's shawarma. Never mind.
I've gotten Shana, Shauna, Shannon, adding letters.
Nice.
And I and I
And
think
do you have the Philly say your whole name?
Shana Harton.
Okay, so
little
you don't
bit.
say it like the Harton is
It's like Martin with an H.
yeah, but sometimes like the Duck accent.
Yeah, they would just clip it,
would
be
be
like Harton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Typically, my name does have extra letters in it to
That's what's up.
to indicate that it is pronounced the way that it is, like a Y or an I. But my parents weren't buying any extra vowels.
Yeah, Shana
anyway.
without the Y is the way to go.
I like it, but
Yeah, I think I hate to say it this way. The Y
I'm trying to think of. I only know.
does it add a little bit of like attitude to the name?
that's really politically correct way of
I didn't know.
saying.
Did you know what I was trying to say?
Yeah.
thrown in a little culture.
He's like, it's
to
a
the
little bit
mix.
urban.
No, I was saying the other way, a little white trashy, perhaps.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I've been told, like, I used to work at Rita's Water Ice in high school.
Water ice. There you go.
Water Ice.
Do you, did you say that? All the like
Yeah, we would have known if you
Yeah.
just said Rita's.
Rita's.
I don't know.
Is that a thing where people say like, "Oh, do you want to get some Rita's?"
No, we
water
just
ice?
say Rita's, but I don't.
Oh.
I
You don't
it
know
was
where
like
you're
a
at.
far drive out
Yeah,
here. I
you
have
don't
no
know.
idea where. Rita's
That's
could be a
true.
pizza place. I don't know.
don't know
but
where you're at.
It
I
is
get
true.
So I used to work at Rita's in high school, and one of the girls I worked with who was black, she said,
Is still though.
she also still is. I think last time I checked, I have not been in touch with her.
Yeah.
But
Maybe we could get her on
yeah,
the
at the
phone.
time she was. But she was like, you got a black name, right? She
Damn.
was like, why did your parents give you a black
That's
name?
sick though.
And I was like, I have no.
There you
Actually,
go.
the way that I was named, my parents just like
Sweet.
opened a baby book and closed their eyes and put their fingers down.
How did you? Okay, when she said that to you, what was your first feeling? It's gotta feel
Honored.
good. Yes.
Yeah. I
Yes,
felt
yes,
cool.
yes.
And accepted.
All right.
See, my different spelling. People say, well, Kris with a K. They say it's feminine. That's what I get. They don't.
Well, they look at you.
Well, that too. Yeah.
They look at your build.
They see me being a pansy somewhere. And,
Actually, Tyler, for the longest time, was like the most white boy name. of
Yeah.
all time.
Oh,
Like,
it
it's
was
almost
it would
pathetic.
rivaled Kyle.
And
Kyle and
Yeah.
Tyler and
Yeah.
Chad.
Like there's a meme. It's like everybody knows a douchebag, a white.
Oh,
douchebag
yeah,
named
yeah.
Tyler.
And
Which
also
hurt.
to your.
Oh, was he the one with the backwards hat?
Probably.
Do you remember like when memes were like there were
Yes.
only like 7
Yeah,
memes?
there were 7 memes, and this was one of them.
Yeah, it was like douchebag Tyler or something. the
He had a
coat and the backwards hat.
Yeah. Well, that hurt. That did hurt my feelings.
You felt typecasted.
Like, yeah,
I
but-
like your observation that there's not no one knows an old person named Tyler.
Well, that's another thing.
like
Yeah.
No,
you
like,
don't
elderly.
no one has like a grandpa Tyler that's super
Yeah, you're
old.
like first gen Tyler.
But I'm
weird.
saying is like you can't even.
or they don't last long maybe.
That's my fear.
Yeah.
Also.
That's
but,
my fear right there.
mm.
It's because you can't even imagine an old Tyler.
Right.
Last
Your
long
brain
in
won't-
You're
many
kind of
ways.
like born into it.
What's gonna happen? We don't know. But what I'll say, growing up, like I kind of had that insecurity that it was a white boy name, and then I've been meeting.
But why is that insecure? Why isn't that?
Because I wanted to be a part of the culture.
You wanted to at least be neutral.
Yeah, I wanted to be fucking. I didn't want to be like this suburban white boy, which I am. I didn't want to be who I was. And still am.
You transitioned to a.
Wow, Kris.
What's wrong with that verb?
Nothing.
That's a fine verb.
Did they take it from us? Transition.
In many ways.
But there's black dudes being named Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler the Creator.
Ooh.
But there's a lot more.
He might
too.
be the most famous
Tyler Perry was a big
shit.
breakout Tyler right there.
Breakout Tyler.
Maybe
He might be
you are
oldest.
the one appropriating.
That's true.
You're like, we don't know any old Tylers. We're just whitewashing history.
You should say your mom named you after Tyler Perry when he was like a child star or something.
Yeah, I changed. Yeah, my mom named me after Tyler Perry. So how long have you been doing the art of stand-up comedy? We call it suck.
Call it the art.
Too long to still be, I don't like technically I started in 2015.
Okay.
Technically.
Yeah.
I didn't start really like gigging until 2021.
Okay, well yeah, I mean
I took a class in college and it was like we had to write and perform 5 minutes every week, which I can't do now.
What college?
Drexel.
Damn, nice.
Yeah.
So you're Philly your whole life.
I was actually born in Alaska, but I am.
What?
Yeah, but my parents are from Philly. So my dad was in the Air Force.
Okay.
And
Me too. Wow.
really? Yeah. We were stationed. My birth certificate actually says North Pole is the town.
No way.
North Pole, Alaska.
Wow.
That's where like Santa Claus is from.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Like
also flies aircraft.
Yeah.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's why he's near an Air Force base.
I heard he was one of the people that they thought did 9/11. Santa Claus.
Sleigh goes into a building.
Just a bunch of reindeers on fire. Anyway, I'm sorry.
No.
Took
So
a
you were born
tangent.
in North Pole, Alaska, and then how old were you when you moved to Philly?
Well, we moved to Georgia first, and so I don't remember Alaska, but I do remember Georgia. And
Macon, Georgia.
Sorry.
what?
Only answer my
Yeah, sure. Valdosta, Georgia.
I was saying, what age did you depart
so
Alaska
I was
to not
like
recall?
very, very, like, I don't even know if I was a year, not even a year.
Oh, okay.
Because my parents didn't get there's like a tax credit you can get if you have a baby in Alaska, but they have to hit a year for you to
They
get
didn't even get the credit?
Yeah.
Weird.
So I wasn't a year, but
if you keep a baby alive for 1 year in Alaska, they pay you.
yeah.
That's great.
But I don't think
How
it's
hard
like
is it to
enough.
live
Like
there?
it's not like enough.
Damn.
And we were like, we got to get her out of here.
Yeah.
It's not going great.
Yeah.
Even
They were like,
CPR.
so we went like from like Alaska all the way down to Georgia. And I remember Georgia, we left there when I was like 3 or something, come back to Philly.
Damn, that's
Fun.
Yeah.
That's a pretty like you got all the kind of
Yeah. My mom's
corners of the
first flight was to Alaska to marry my dad.
and your dad was a flying type of man.
He was like a communications guy. He wasn't like flying the
I
planes.
got you. Yeah.
Like the radio guy.
Yeah, right. ATC they call
yeah.
it in the biz.
I'm sure they
Air
do.
traffic control.
Yeah.
Something like that. But yeah, so my and then my first flight ever was from Alaska to Philly.
As a baby.
Because we had the baptism in Philly before we moved to
Have you
Georgia.
okay, so fuck, so you don't really remember. Have you asked your parents about Alaska?
Oh yeah. I've seen like pictures so many times that I think I remember it. Like have you ever like fabricated memories based on like pictures or videos? You're like, I was there, and then you're like, yeah, but you
My grandfather.
Right.
Actually that whole guy is like a fabricator.
Right. Yeah, so they've told like they've seen like they've seen reindeer races. Reindeer are real; they just don't fly. Wow. And they've seen the snow dog. I forget. There's a name.
Snow dog fights.
Yeah. No.
Mike Vick sponsored snow dog fights.
The races.
The dog races.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Sled.
what
Can't think of it.
you can imagine what I see in my head when I think of Alaska, right?
Yeah.
How different is that?
Well, I think where we were was like this, like exactly what you're picturing. Like, like
always snow.
Yeah, they wore like those tennis racket like snowshoes. Like not all the time, but
Is that
like
because they like are always like playing tennis or
they
no?
distribute your weight.
Gotcha.
Apparently, so like my dad was like, "This is not real," and he like took one off and then like put his foot down and was like up to his waist in snow. So like that's what they do. They like distribute your weight.
That
more.
makes sense because that happened to me in this last recent snow apocalypse.
Yeah,
I was
Let's hear it.
you were heavy-footed.
I'm heavy-footed. Yes,
Heavy
everything.
few heavy parts.
All right, Kris.
Distributed.
You know, the lack of support from you sucks dick.
But yeah,
The lack of
It was cool. Like the Santa's like workshop is there. Like quote like
For real?
like they have like a tourist destination. It's Santa's workshop, but it's actually when kids send mail to Santa, that is the address, and then it just all collects there, and then like old people in the community will like respond if they're bored.
So that's like an industry.
Yeah, kind of.
Like Bethlehem had steel. You guys have Santa's letters.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
and
get
the Air
paid.
Force.
How do they? How do
and
they
I think
vet?
honestly, I think meth. I think it was a big meth.
Gotcha.
account.
How do they
There's
vet
a lot of letters.
the like who gets to reply to just random children?
Well,
That's-
you know,
apply
like
for
you
the job.
you can actually. I almost did this, but
Apply
I got
for the
too
job.
sad. You can go onto the USPS website every year around Christmas and like look at digital versions of kids' letters, and you can respond to them like as an elf.
Wow.
But it's like those letters are so sad.
Dude, and that's too much freedom.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause
But
I'll
I'm
get on there and I'll
sure
be
that
saying weird shit.
they like
Yeah, they probably
go through like a because I think you can like buy them stuff. Like it's like
Oh,
underprivileged kids.
I'd be like, not happening.
and
to
it's
ya.
like and they're all like just like a new kidney for my sister, and I'm like, I can't read any more of these. Like it's like Christmas
Not
shoes, that
happening.
song.
Yeah.
Like
thinking more of like a PS5. Although what's probably more technology in a goddamn PS5 than a kidney these days.
yeah. But
Yeah. So Drexel, would you do you have like a real job too?
yeah, I work in advertising, but I didn't go to school for that. I went to school. My major was technically business and engineering,
Oh,
but it
too.
was one major.
business and engineering.
Yeah, but it was one major in the business college, and half of my classes were in the engineering college.
So I feel like engineering is like its own whole like
yeah,
that's like
we
a
basically
big
had
task.
to take the intro level of like every kind of engineering because people in like that major went on to a lot of schools call it like industrial engineering or like commerce and engineering. They go on to like kind of project manage engineer focused jobs, but they're not the engineers, so they want you to be able to like understand the foundations of like
Yeah.
I took way too many math classes to do whatever I'm doing now.
Damn.
Yeah.
I could never have done that.
Yeah, my first choice was architecture, but then I didn't get in. I got into my
Architecture's a
other.
marketing though, or you said wait.
I'm in marketing. yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's more probably just
Business.
financially stable and
yeah.
jobs and
Yeah.
good stuff.
Architecture. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
Architecture. That seems like a very creative, fun thing.
So I had no business applying to be an architect.
would think
It was
probably
based
not for
on playing
most.
The Sims. Was why I
Dude,
wanted to go to
yes.
college for architecture. I was like,
SimCity?
I can do
Oh
this.
hell yeah!
And then
Yeah.
I did not get. I think I needed like a portfolio, and I was like, I'm 17.
well, you
What do
also need to
mean?
know like how much like how heavy can a building be? You know, like
right.
can the building be here?
Well, see, that's
Yeah.
why that's why I think most architecture is
structural
probably
engineer.
not creative. You, for the
Right,
most part,
that's what I'm
probably
saying.
have to follow things.
Yeah.
And then when you become like super big and famous, then they're like, okay, you can like
Then they have the
you can make
people to
like
do
a
the
twisty
math.
one if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want
yeah,
or
yeah.
some shit.
Yeah, that which
But-
would suck being like a famous architect.
Yeah,
because,
you
like,
can't be like, I want to break the rules on
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
I want to see if
I think outside of the
Yeah.
box.
yeah, I want to see how long that floor will stay up.
On this one, we're gonna fuck around. We're gonna go nuts.
That's
Well,
what
what's
that's what
happening in
buildings
Miami.
look like now, though. They look like
Yeah.
they shouldn't exist.
Well,
like,
they wouldn't.
like Vegas hotels
Oh,
or
yeah.
like whatever.
That
There's like
spiral. Do you
crooked shit.
do you see like architecture and you're like, wow, are you marveled by it?
No, like I'm so
what made
glad
you wanna
that
be-
I literally I was 17 and I used to love playing The Sims, and
Yeah.
I was like,
The
now
Sims
I
made
like,
that was people.
no, you build their houses.
You can build
Oh, I didn't know that. I did Sim City.
yeah, Sim City.
Oh
So-
yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I thought that was
no,
the same
but like
thing.
the regular Sims is like you build the house ground up,
And
then-
and the
And
okay,
then-
and then the people.
Somehow the family as well.
and then you just drop the family in.
Yeah.
That was you preferred the building aspect, not
Yeah.
the family aspect.
Yeah, I did create a lot of drama with the families, but I was more in it for the love of.
Yeah.
of-
Was it like a
like
family?
I'm sending in a hot secretary to this guy.
Yeah, like how would you create
see what
drama
happens.
in The Sims?
like they would all just cheat on each other. I don't know, there was also like
Do you think that's maybe what's happened? Where America went wrong?
probably. Well, there was also like vampires in this version of The Sims, so it was like they would like hook up with the vampires and then have like vampire babies.
Oh,
like
no.
Was this around Twilight era? Were
no,
you inspired
this was
by
pre-Twilight? This was
Okay.
like, oh my god, this was like 2006, 7.
I guess so, yeah.
When did you go to high school? Like, when did you graduate?
I
high
graduated high school in 2011.
School? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
You're young.
I'm
Way
32. You don't have to do the math.
I wouldn't have been able to do the math.
Yeah.
If it's not within 3 years of when I graduated, I don't know how old you are. I can't.
Tyler dropped out of more majors than you listed in that.
I'm certain of that. I might literally. I might have dropped out of the most.
Math was
most
certainly
classes.
not one that
No, my math
you
was
excelled
bad.
in.
I took financial accounting in college, and I got my first exam back, and the teacher had a note folded up. He didn't give me my test back. He just gave me this note, and it said, I opened the note, it said, drop the class.
Oh, that's tough.
I was like, you know what? This guy
Yeah.
knows a lot. So I did. I just dropped.
That is tough.
It's tough.
Nice.
But then the cool thing about dropping classes in college, you no longer had to go to that class.
Right. But then you're like behind on credits. And
Yeah.
it's
But
like
you don't have
need-
to. That's
you need
next
a certain
semester's
amount.
problem.
You were just like, I'm so good at this. He doesn't even
Yeah.
want me to embarrass the other kids. Like I'm already done. I'm good here.
Yeah,
I can
know how
move
to-
on.
I know how to account.
Yeah.
I had a math professor in college once that like he was like ex-Marine. Like he would like go somewhere in his head while he was like doing math problems and then come back.
Like
And
a
he was,
beautiful
like,
mind.
Yeah, like he was like really
To
intense.
war. He went to. He went
was-
to Afghanistan.
So like we had like all of
Starts
our
convulsing.
yeah, he was like it was just like bombs exploding
Yeah.
and then he was
Everybody
like
on the fucking. He starts speaking.
I almost
Arabic.
have the answer.
He's speaking Arabic.
But we had like obviously like our separate small classes, but then when you take the exam it's like all the classes in the auditorium
Yeah.
together. And one kid went to hand in his test and he goes, "Who are you?" And he rattled off some name. He's like, "I'm so and so." He said, "No, you're not. I know all my students." It was a kid that someone paid to take the
Wow.
exam.
Oh,
And this
fuck.
guy was like,
Nice.
"No, you're not. You're both."
Photographic,
trouble.
photographic
Damn.
memory over here.
Damn,
Nice.
that really sucks. So what happened? You got booted?
I don't know. Probably. I don't even know who it was.
Got
But
interrogated by the Marines? Like,
Yeah.
I'm the worst teacher
yeah.
to fuck over like this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to the dean.
Yeah. No, that was
We're going to
insane.
fucking Guantanamo
You're
Bay.
coming with me to Guantanamo right now.
Well, the guy that my financial advisor teacher, Lehigh University is around here. That's like
I
a great
toured it.
school. Really?
I toured Lehigh University, and my mom said this place has too many fucking hills.
Oh,
We're
it's very
leaving.
hilly. It's
We
very
are
hilly.
leaving.
But it's like it's hard to get into. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I went to the community college.
Okay.
Which is like
You said that so proud.
no, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You like pointed.
A guy like me.
You go. I went.
Me.
I went to the community
I went to
college.
the community college. I stayed in my community. I gave back.
Yeah.
So, but he was the same teacher. He taught financial accounting at Lehigh and at the community college. And he said the first day, he was like, "I just want to let you know I teach at Lehigh, and I'm not teaching any different. Like, I'm teaching you the same way." And we're like,
You were like, yo.
certainly teach different.
Yeah.
Please teach different. We're not like as smart as them.
We're learning different for sure. So you're gonna need to observe that.
This is the whole community, pal. All right. Well,
Oh,
yeah. And then what
man.
made you get into comedy?
Just the class I took in Drexel. Well, like I've
Really?
always
You had no like.
so like I've always loved like consuming comedy, like always. And one of my friends who also went to Drexel was also like a big lover of comedy. We would go to like shows and festivals and stuff together. And I was like, I just found this class like in the course catalog. I was like, should we walk around and take it? And she was like, yeah, I mean, we can drop it if like it's absolutely horrible.
What was the?
It was called Creating and Performing Stand-Up Comedy.
Okay, so it
That's
was
awesome.
It
Yeah.
was like you learn things, and then at the end of the class, you have a big presentation, or do
No,
you try
it
stuff
was,
out?
It was every
throughout?
week we had to do 5 new minutes of material.
Oh, wow.
And then everyone had like an anonymous report card, and
Mm-hmm.
you would grade every single
That's-
person. And it was like, but it was like it's a safe, supportive. We would write
Mm-hmm.
their best joke, their worst joke, what they're really good at, and like what they need.
I don't
to
know if I
work
could
on.
handle that.
No, it was like so not like it's better than like a regular open mic. More
Really?
supportive. Yeah, because
You would
everyone
love
is like
you would
trying-
love the anonymous comment part.
Yeah.
I would hate hearing what people said about my terrible jokes.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
That
like
would
they
hurt.
wouldn't like.
I'd probably
say
agree,
anything
though, too.
mean. I did get an A+, so I didn't really have any.
Was it a comic that taught it?
He was like he at one time did stand up, but he's now a playwright. Like
Okay.
a screen, and he like yeah, so he like knows comedy and like has done it, but like and his like first rule was lesson was like, you can't teach funny.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's like if you're not funny, you're not gonna be funny. He's like, what I can critique you on is like cadence and like. And his thing was like, if it's an inside joke, no one's gonna laugh.
Right.
Like if it's like a type of thing that's like you had to be there, no one's gonna laugh.
He's like, basically, I'm stealing from the university.
Yeah,
right
and
now.
he was
So-
like some guy like wore like a crazy shirt and he was like really small, but like that's gonna be a distracting on stage.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did like that was the whole thing, and then one week we had to do presentations on our favorite comics and like what their whole shtick was.
Who'd you pick?
Mine at the time was Louis C.K.
Oh, yeah. That's the best one of the ones that had a little trouble.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to have been like mine was Cosby.
Yeah.
Not about.
Yeah.
I didn't love
true.
his material.
Yeah, you're like, I'd like to do a presentation on.
I like to separate the art
Backstage
from the
etiquette.
artist. But it was crazy because the day that Robin Williams died, like he obviously killed himself.
Yeah.
The teacher came in and was like, Robin Williams killed himself. Sometimes comedians get sad. And we were like, oh.
Yeah, just go typical.
Yeah. So that's how I got into it. And then I didn't realize that Philly had such a comedy community.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did not know all these.
What
open
year
mic-
was this? Probably.
2015, 2016.
That
I
was,
like, but
almost
like,
the worst of it.
but like, I thought Helium was the only open mic.
Okay.
So like
Yeah.
you get on a Helium open mic once every 3 months.
Yeah.
If they're having them that time of
Yeah,
year.
yeah, yeah.
And like so it's like I would only do open mics at Helium. And I didn't know that there was like this whole community like
Subculture.
yeah, like Raven and
Yeah.
like all of so like
You're almost better off not knowing.
honestly like maybe, but I feel like so many people like don't know me because of that. Like socially.
Well, now they do.
Kinda. I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
Not like, but like the people that I came up with, like we like didn't hang out back then.
Got you.
Like so, it's like now.
Like, who do
it's
you run with? Like who are your friends in comedy now? People
I'm
we
like
know.
really tight with Pat House.
Pat House. Love Pat House.
It's one of the Brewwork originals back
yeah,
in the day. One
some
of
of
the
the
original
Jersey
headliners.
guys.
What's going on with that camera? Can you go look at it? What were we talking about?
I don't even remember.
Oh, the Epstein files. That's right. And how we're so sad about the downfall of the Illuminati.
No, I don't want to talk about it, Tyler.
Yeah. Who's your favorite person from the list?
There's so many people in there that I'm like, am I in there? Like,
I saw somebody that knows somebody, but that not like a big player.
right.
They're like, damn, that guy we know from like town is
Did
in it.
you see the Elon Musk thing?
Oh yeah.
How he was like basically email being like trying to set up an epic vacation, like let me know when I can come through, and Epstein just forwarded it to Ghislaine,
Yeah.
being like,
Jizz. It's
Ghislaine?
Jizz, yeah.
Jizzy. Whatever.
being
We call
like-
her Mrs.
Yeah.
Miss
being
Jizz.
like, take
Jizzy
care
Jeff.
of this,
Yeah.
and she was like, so sorry, like we're not doing anything right now, but next time we do, it's like
You're
when
like
you
weird.
it's like when you try to get booked on a show and they're like, the show's actually never
Yeah.
happening again, but we'll let you know when it is. But yeah, and
Yeah.
he was like,
He was trying
using,
so hard
like-
to be on the list, but couldn't.
I know, like imagine being too creepy for the pedophile ring.
I know.
Like that's insane.
Yeah. Like, do you think there's anybody in the Illuminati that's like, I'm not even on the list, like bummed out that they're not?
Oh
on the
yeah,
list?
yeah, absolutely.
'Cause
They're
it
like,
is
no one
like-
even invited me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
It's like
finding
every time
out
I
all
entered-
the
every-
dates that
yeah.
they were there, and
They're
they're
like, I know there's a separate group chat without me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're like, he couldn't even be around we didn't even trust him around the kids.
It's crazy. Like I feel like more and more is coming up, but like no one. It's like drinking from a fire hose.
I know.
No pun intended. But like,
But I like the pun.
but it's like, how do you even begin to go through that?
Yeah, I don't.
And also, like the blacking out of
Everything's
faces is
Have you seen
funny.
the videos?
Oh
where
no,
it's
I
like,
meant the pictures
like-
where it's like, what
Oh,
if
you
it
wanna
was
see
like
the
an
kids-
old?
Chris wants to see the kids' faces.
No, I'm saying
Chris is by himself in front. I need to see their faces.
Like I'm a visual person.
How could I believe that these kids
Yeah.
were hot?
you could still show a boob if you black out the face. Come on.
You're
It's
sick, Chris.
It's crazy that there's like videos and there's like little black boxes like running
Oh,
around
I
in
know.
the
Yeah.
videos
Yeah.
and like
And some are littler than others.
Oh.
But it's just funny. Like you
horrible.
could post any photo now with like a face black, and it makes you look like a like a
Yeah.
criminal. Like
Yeah.
no matter who, it could be an old person under the whatever.
I
but-
saw one. I forget. He's in Trump's cabinet, but he emailed Jeff. We call him Jeff on this pod, and he was like, "Hey, I'm coming over. We're in St. Bart's and we're coming with this other couple that we're friends with. We each have 4 kids. Is that cool?" And it's like, Did you really bring your
BYO?
kids? Well, it was his kids.
Oh.
They're like,
yeah, yeah.
they're
Oh.
like, hey, we have 4 children. They have 4 children.
Well,
It's like,
'cause
did
if you
you
don't-
bring?
Maybe they didn't
Did
know.
they not know?
It's like bringing guns to a knife fight.
Yeah.
You know, that which is the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Do you get it? Do you get me?
I get it.
All right, let's get into the case.
That's
Do you want?
great.
We're gonna swear you in.
All right,
we
I'm
gotta
ready.
swear
Oh, right.
I'm ready.
But with,
Some people don't like to swear, which is fine.
It's up to you. Typically, we have the honorable swear in. Like you have to say 5 swear words.
Oh, that's it?
You
Yeah.
just say 5
okay.
swear words to swear.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Shit.
Nice.
Fuck.
It's a
Cool.
good one.
Cunt.
Great
Common
one.
ones.
Yeah.
Ass
Solid
isn't really
choices.
a curse.
Ass can go. You can play. Ass plays.
Asshole.
Ass and
plays.
asshole.
Asshole. No, I'm not
Oh,
counting them. I'm
okay.
trying to. Bitch.
Perfect.
The
All
one
right.
that I get called the most.
Nice.
The one written on my car
Yeah.
right now.
we appreciate the thought of thinking of different words. We
Oh,
had
yeah.
we had one friend who couldn't think of anyone
He just said
besides
cunt
cunt.
5
He
times.
said he
Which
was
is
trying
cool.
too, and he just kept coming out. Cunt.
And he's like, oh, fuck, what's that other one?
he was just like, no, it's cunts, cunts.
All right. Here's the court. Here's the case. You're sworn in.
Oh.
This is from a 25-year-old. My 25-year-old male best friend Oliver, who's 21 and a male, have been friends for 12 years. His girlfriend Naomi is 25, female, obviously. They all were. She goes, Naomi and me are pretty average height, like she's 5'7" and I'm 5'11. But Oliver and his girlfriend Angela are on a whole other scale. Oliver is 6'7" and Angela is 6'2". We rarely talk about our heights, but I bring this up because it's important. Oliver and his stepbrother Jim don't have a great relationship. They didn't have a chance to interact. Oliver lived with his mom. Jim lived with his dad.
Parent trap situation.
Oliver's dad was having a get-together, and he was invited. He invited the kids that moved out and their partners, plus Naomi and me. Jim kept coming over to me and telling me that short kings should stick together. He kept saying that he and I are short kings because Oliver is so tall, but we aren't. We aren't short. I'm 5'11", and if I had to guess, I'd say he's around 6'1". After Oliver and Angela, he's the next tallest. We're tall. Oliver just happens to be extremely tall. Anyway, the 6th time Jim started telling me that, I straight up said, dude, you aren't a short king. You aren't even short. You're taller than almost everyone here. And that pissed him off, and he didn't talk to me. And he came over and said that I humiliated him in front of his family, and he wanted an apology. And so the case is the other, we're going to call him Jim. I
forget names already.
The other guy didn't have a name. He was unnamed. The 25-year-old, I guess the plaintiff.
There's super tall. Then there's
No, super tall. Oliver's out of the mix. He's
not in the argument.
He's in not an argument. Let's just call the friend, the person that submitted this, we'll call him Mike.
Okay.
The plaintiff.
Okay.
So I'm gonna represent the side of you get to pick this one because I picked the last one.
Okay. My client, I'm in support of saying that you should not be called short king if
you are aware of the term short king.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think you should be called. I'm in favor of the plaintiff. I'm representing him. That can't be thrown around. That can't be. You know what I mean? I don't think you just because you feel insecure about a super tall person, you can't be saying you should stick together in a community that I don't think the general public.
So you're defending Mike. Mike is right. He should have stood up and said, "You can't call me short king."
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do have to ask: do you have bias towards or against short kings, Your Honor?
Objection. Relevancy.
No.
Relevancy.
No,
Are you asking because she's a female?
No,
I
feel like I exclusively attract short men. What I'm hung up on is they can't all be kings.
I got you. Right. So
That's
so
true.
Kris is representing Mike is correct
Right.
that he could go up to
I don't have
Jim.
a bias
Oh, right,
that's
right.
gonna be hard for me to rule.
Jim and you're saying Jim is
Jim.
he was inappropriate. My client Jim was inappropriate, trying to find common ground with his fellow man.
Yeah, but at the
expense of who?
At the expense
At
of
the expense of who? Your
at the
Honor? That's
expense of actual short king people. That
where were they?
That would be like if if I have a little bit of a limp and I want to act like I'm a paraplegic veteran that lost my I don't know if that makes sense. But my point is that there's
Stolen
there's
valor.
levels.
It's stolen valor.
It's
Your Honor,
stolen
objection,
valor.
He threw in veteran to try to gain sympathy from not only you but the jury, and I think that needs to be considered.
But that's what I'm saying is you can't be that term is for people that when people see them in public, everyone's brain goes, oh my God, they're so short, I feel bad. So they have to develop a confidence that earns that term short king. And I don't think it is stolen valor to then be like, oh, our buddy's so tall, but us short kings have to. That's like using the R word if you're,
What's the R word? Say it. Just look into the camera.
Republican? No.
You're allowed to ask questions at any point.
Okay.
Not
so
about
are you,
Republicans,
by
though.
default, arguing the opposite?
Yes.
Okay.
I am arguing the opposite. I believe everything's relative. Okay? Now, in this room, my client Jim and your client Mike are short kings. Now, there can't be two kings. We know this. There's got to be. So, in a way, there can only be one, but they're both the shortest.
Being compared.
You have to let me finish my. That's rude.
You didn't say object. You have to object. And
I don't have to object to my.
She has to sustain. Otherwise, I
You
can
would
keep
have had to
talking.
object.
Is this making a noise in there?
Probably.
Order in the court.
We truly hope. My client Jim, now he's lived in the literal shadow of his giant brother, Oliver.
Yeah.
And that's it. You develop like
and he had to live with his dad.
and his dad who are I guess giant talkings.
I don't know. His dad's height was not mentioned.
You're right. Okay. I thought maybe. Okay.
Objection. Favoritism. There's.
He's been living in the literal shadow.
Yeah.
And that's contributed to his perception of who he is in the world. And now he goes and he sees a man.
Speculation.
Your Honor, I haven't
Speculation.
been able to finish one sentence, and I think that's a big deal.
She didn't say sustain.
Sustained.
I'm going to give you a sustain. A blood sustain.
I'm
on
like
your-
literally trying to tap into Judge Judy and remember what all the words are.
My client.
We've
Jim.
tried to approach the bench before. We've tried to fight the honorables.
I'm gonna get my bailiff in here.
Yeah, no, Jim's a good guy. Okay.
Okay.
Jim's a great man, and he's been living in this shadow, and it's affected him. Now he's just trying to find common ground with the men who, at this party, at this event, you guys were well, Mike, I'm sorry, not here, but you were the shortest ones. They were the shortest ones in attendance. Mm-hmm. That does make them short kings. Now, if you have, okay, wait, let me ask you something. Let me ask you a question. Okay, you're at a party with. You're at a party or a
You
gathering.
just went somewhere like that other guy.
Yeah.
You're in Vietnam.
I'm seeing Rain Man numbers, and I'm just seeing a bunch of Israelis get their heads blown off. It's all perspective. It's all relative. And bunch of tall people.
Words and phrases in the culture are not relative.
He didn't say the M word.
You know who else said that? Rachel Dolezal. Do you
No,
agree
no,
with that?
no.
She might say words that some people don't think
she
fit.
pretended to be a different race.
This guy is pretending to be in the community.
He didn't say he was
that is discriminated against for his height,
no,
and he is not.
He's simply noticing that he's not as tall as the other people and be like, we are the short kings.
Then he's using a phrase that is not meant.
Objection. Of the phrase. What? That's just a phrase. You can't no.
I think. Am I allowed to come somewhere in the middle of this though? Like
well, you
it's
do
like
have to rule.
Oh, I have to pick.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah, you have to
okay. I guess my question is why is it Mike or Jim? It's Jim. Why Jim is so
Your Honor, we don't know
upset.
anymore.
Jim's my client.
Okay.
Why Jim is so upset that he's not allowed
That's
to be
Mike. Mike is the one
Also-
upset. Jim is just trying to find common ground.
So
He's coming up and saying, "Hey, buddy, we're short kings here."
Right, but Jim got offended.
Mike did.
Because also here's
No,
the
but
thing.
Mike said
okay.
you can't
call
yourself a short king. You're not even short. And then he said, I deserve an apology. You embarrassed me in front of everyone. It's like,
yeah, these giants. You embarrassed me in front of these giants. And you say, imagine you're amongst giants, and somebody else at the same height as you said, "You're not short," and you have to live with that your whole life.
yeah.
You have to walk back into the house.
I do wonder what Jim's other shortcomings, no pun intended, are that he thinks he needs this crutch in life. Because I think to him, he's like, well, if I'm not short, then why am I bad at basketball?
Some people will call it a crutch.
Yeah.
But other people will call it a man trying to find common ground and try to find his community.
But also, my client is trying. He's holding on to in the goodness. He's keeping in mind the feelings of others.
I think your client is inferior of Oliver's height. I think he's inferior of Oliver's height.
Inferior of his
height? He feels
height?
inferior that he's smaller than Oliver. And when Jim came up,
exactly.
And said,
So
no. When
Your
Jim
Honor,
came
we're all
up and
going
said,
through. We're all going
when
through our own
Jim
insecurities.
Came up and said, "We're short kings." Your client didn't want to recognize that, especially in front of Naomi, his girlfriend, who, in my experience, Naomi's have always been very accepting of any shortcoming,
of any few inch coming. Anything coming at all. Naomi's love that.
When I'm coming, they're going. Okay, that's just an inside joke.
Yeah. Your Honor, badgering.
No, I do. I think it's a clear case where this guy's just trying to find common ground, and Mike spit in his face.
No, I think
in a time where he's like, finally, I don't have to be so insecure. I'm not the shortest one. There's another short guy here with me, and short is relative.
Yeah.
You know.
Also,
he didn't use the M word, which is midget. He didn't. He wasn't like, "Hey, look at us midgets over here."
That's true.
Or little people,
Yeah.
tiny people.
I respect that. However, sorry.
I'm ready to rule.
Oh,
I
Judge
think. Am I
ready to
allowed
You
to?
are allowed to rule.
She's
Sure.
ready to rule.
I am in favor. I think I'm ruling in favor of. I'm trying to remember their names. Jim.
That's right.
Wait, no. Wait, is it Jim?
Yes, that's who you're.
I
Why
don't
don't you
think-
explain? Why don't maybe it's
I
not.
don't
We don't know.
I don't think that you can
That's
call
why we
yourself.
reread
I
it
don't
again.
think that you can call yourself a short king if you are above 5'9".
Okay, so then you're ruling in favor of Mike. Yeah.
And I say that because it just the actual short kings are just always being kind of dunked on.
Yeah.
Sure.
Literally.
Okay, what is the cutoff point, Your Honor? Because this
5'9".
Wow.
5'9".
Wait,
5'8" and a
5'9"
half.
cannot be called it still, or 5'8"?
True.
5'8" can.
I think 5'8" can, 5'9" cannot.
Okay.
What about
I like that.
So if you're 5'8" and almost like 5'8" and 7/8.
It's got to be like at least 5'9". Because
Okay.
I, in my opinion, would say 5'10", but I'm like, we'll give it 5'9". We'll throw them a bone. So it's definitely at least 5'9".
5'9" and below.
Certainly, if
is-
you're 6'1", is that's just
Okay. I'm not, dude.
So
I don't
I
question
think
the courts like you do all the time.
okay.
I
Okay, she
think, and
ruled.
I would be more partial to Jim's argument if he didn't get into
Upset.
such a tizzy.
He has a temper.
Yeah.
He does have a temper. Yeah.
Because
I think he's insecure.
yeah, obviously.
That's what I said. We're all working on. We all
Yeah.
have.
But
It's just.
I know I can't take a middle ground. I am ruling in favor of that, but I'm like, why is Mike so like?
I think they're all.
Don't call
insecure,
me
these
a
men.
short king.
I'll speak
like-
to him. We're all going to therapy
Like in
on
that
different
room,
things.
in that room, he could be like, sure,
Mm-hmm.
I
whatever,
guess-
dude. But it's like, I don't know. I think
Maybe he didn't want to. Maybe he didn't want to call out family members. Maybe he has personal short
A lot of
friends that.
speculation here. What the important thing that we got to is what I wanted you to kind of rule on.
yeah,
Going forward, because this is like set in stone.
right.
Where the cutoff for short king is.
Yeah, it's
and
5'9".
it's 5'9".
Yeah.
And so
yeah,
I
okay.
can live comfortably in that world.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
yeah.
So anything above, okay. And then how short can it go though? How low can it go? All the way down.
All the way down. I
And you
mean,
can still be
until
king?
there's
Until there's nobody left.
well, a king is not a matter of height.
Are there other nicknames based on height? Like does
Giant,
No, I mean like
big ass
short
fucking
king
guy.
is a thing. Is there like a different
They don't
level
need
of royalty?
They don't need like.
Is there an overly tall like cool name that's
And who crowns these men?
yeah.
And do women have it?
No.
There's
That's
no
true.
women.
Oh well, women. You
They
know
have
what I
the
can't
itty-bitty
stand? I
titty committee.
can't stand. Yes, thank you.
Sometimes people bring out like
women-
Which I don't
Amazonians
agree
or
with.
some
fun
shit.
size. I
Fun
cannot
size.
stand a 4'11" bitch
Oh.
being like, my guy has to be at least 6'2". No,
Yeah.
he doesn't.
Yeah.
That's pedophilia. Like
Fair.
like
Fair.
you, like the short women do not need the tall men.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just a standard they're setting. It's
Mhm.
it's. Do you want to wear heels at your wedding? I think that is a fair
Yeah, more practicality of
standard.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
How
It's
tall are
not
you?
a number. I'm 5'6".
What is your preference? Like, what's your criteria?
I would like a guy to be taller than, like,
Oh, yeah.
literally, again, 5'9".
Are there? And I know you're a woman. I know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So
Thank
you
you.
know women.
Yeah.
You have friends that are. Are there women that like a short king? Is that a thing where
if
like
they're rich.
They don't
and-
go after them. I
Gotcha.
think it's
Yeah.
like, and the short kings. That was another thing I was gonna say. They have to overcompensate.
Yeah.
And like,
so
and
that's
they have
why
to have
Mike might
such,
have been.
and
yeah.
they have to have such a personality that like it goes beyond
which clearly
that.
Mike does not.
But they don't have to. But it's like, but then you can go too far and have a Napoleon complex. So
Got
it's like
you.
there's like
Exactly.
it's like a very sensitive balance that they have to strike, and they have to put in all this work to where a 5'11" guy can't just be like short king. Like
it's stolen valor.
It's stolen
It's stolen
valor. So
and
like,
I understand.
and I
that.
think girls, I
messes,
don't know if
messes
girls.
with your
I know girls that
enough.
are
okay.
like open to dating short guys, but I don't know any girls that seek them
I
out
got you.
in the way that
It'd be
they're like
so funny if you
seeking
could
out tall
object
guys.
and just say enough.
Yeah.
Your Honor, enough.
Do you?
All right.
Are you? Are you in a relationship?
No.
Are you? Is there a lowest you'll go?
I was like, I never wanted to be like that person, but then it's like the short guys fuck you over just as bad as the tall ones. So it's
yeah.
like, why keep giving?
Well, they're
them,
like
why keep giving them
more
chances?
shifty. They can get into stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot more going
I think
on
my
than
cutoff
that.
is like, it's gotta be like an inch taller than me,
Got you.
and then like he has a lot of other
Attributes.
boxes he has to check.
Yeah.
Because it's just
Fair.
Makes sense.
I know I'm not unrealistic.
Yeah.
You know.
No.
And there's a lot of things physically that I can't change about myself. So why am I-
Likewise.
yeah,
I can't
so-
change. My weight or.
Yeah, there's nothing at all we could do.
There's not a lot wrong with me, I would say. And
But
I don't
yeah.
understand why I'm not a little bit more successful with.
But yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
women are wrong to want a guy who is taller than them.
Mhm.
But unless they are so short and they want a guy that's 2 feet taller
A
than them.
perspective I'd like to hear
I
on
don't.
this
I
debate.
don't. What's that? What's it called? I don't shame. Whatever
Body
you
shame.
whatever you like,
Kink shame.
except unless it's illegal or whatever.
Yeah, except if it's kids. Like,
Yeah.
certainly don't like
Like
that.
you whatever. You understand the psychopathy, but you understand you can't do the shit.
Right.
But no, I don't.
Wow.
I think a lot
An
of
olive
it's,
branch extended.
a lot of it
for-
is
Well,
primal.
no, I'm just
too.
saying.
For those on the list, Kris extends olive branch to
I get
pedophilia.
it. No.
A lot of it is primal too. I think women just want to feel
Yeah.
protected.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is whatever it comes down to.
Yeah.
It's
Sure.
trust your gut.
And the taller the man, the likely he'll die earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
plus.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
and
yeah.
you can pick someone else then.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah.
thing. Well, great. I think we did real
Yeah,
well.
We
no,
brought.
that
I
was-
think we
that was
brought
good. This is a
all
funny
this. I think we
topic.
brought genders together today on
Yeah.
I agree.
positive note.
All of them. Do you have anything to plug?
I wish I did.
Well, there's actually nobody that listens, so it doesn't even
The
matter.
camera's been off again.
Yeah,
we
we're
don't
in,
want
a,
to say anything.
we're in a fever dream. There's no show later. We just
Yeah. This was all a ploy
you're
to
the
get me
only
to do
one
the
that
podcast.
would say yes to this.
Yeah, nothing really. Just follow me on social media to see where I might be doing shows if they care.
Fuck
And
yeah.
they probably don't. So
They do. They're gonna care. Very funny. You got to get out to see her.
thank you.
And the shit'll be in the description. Like, you know what I'm saying? You guys. Yep. And so if you have any petty disputes, please submit them. We need a lot.
The
do
pettier
that.
the better.
The pettier the better. Fight with somebody.
Yeah.
Get into a
People
situation.
don't fight anymore.
I know.
It's all politics. They're not
Yeah.
petty anymore.
Yeah.
They're major disputes.
Yeah.
And no one has.
Nobody's fighting
it's
about like
draining.
the lawn.
Yeah.
Like that people used
I
to
know.
fight like that's all.
I thought you were gonna bring me in here and be like, all right, so Israel or Palestine?
Yeah. Well, now that you brought it up. Both great.
We get a
I
submission.
just
It's
hope
like
both teams
it's
are
like,
having
so
fun.
there's this war going on, and
Yeah. It's from Jared Kushner.
you guys have any ideas on this one?
Yeah, we're trying to figure this out ourselves. Any help? Do we have anything to plug? No, we don't.
Not this week
No.
for sure. I don't know. Going to Florida. I'm doing a Florida trip.
Florida.
Oh shit! What
I
part?
don't know. I'm doing Naples Off the Hook Comedy Club
Oh, nice.
from the 13th to the 15th of
Fuck yeah.
February.
February,
With
that's
Joe Mackey. With Joe Mackey.
Oh no shit! That's awesome.
Good dude. Little Pee Wee Herman kind of guy.
Yeah.
Fun, nice guy.
Should be fun. Should be fun. Thank you guys. And
Yeah, thanks for having me.
amen to you, short kings. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't
You're
feel
welcome.
bad.
You're welcome.
Get-
Stolen
get-
valor.
Get higher platform shoes, I guess. Goodbye. I love you. Grow up.